We are out here at the Elephant Trunk Flea Market, seeing what we can see. It is the second Elephant Trunk Flea Market of the season. First one was on Easter Sunday, so I wasn't going to go to that. But yeah, let's see what's out here. Now, right off the bat, I've always been a huge fan of the Sherman-Williams logo, just because it's so ridiculous. I don't think you could ever make a paint covering the entire Earth logo nowadays. I am completely here for teddy bears bringing down the empire. I love the look of vintage Japanese toys, and I also like the look of the Darth Vader 2600. Unfortunately, these are never priced quite right, so I always leave them here. For me, I'd only want to spend about like 20 bucks on one of these, mainly because I kind of know I wouldn't really play it that much because the games are just so archaic. Like for me, it's really hard to get an NES game working, but at the end of the day, it's still a fun game. These are hard to get working, and then it's not so fun. Speaking of fun, we've got Richard Simmons right here. I did a Chia Pet once in my life, and it worked really well. It was a lot of fun, but I think it's a one-time thing for me. Speaking of one-time things, I've seen these Spider-Man VHS here, like every time I've gone to the flea market for the last year. I like bringing my kid out when we go places, but I'm always trying to make sure that he can touch things but not break things. It is a major concern of most parents that take their kids to these types of things, but he's a pretty good kid and he's working on being careful with two hands. Put this guy down. If you're going to handle things, use two hands. You got to be careful, okay? And so far, he's managed to be pretty careful. I've always loved these Nintendo trophies, mainly because they're kind of off book. They don't quite look right. Now, this next booth has quite a few games. I actually go to this guy's booth a lot. He sells a lot all over Connecticut, so it's always nice to see him. He's got a wide range of things, but if you're ever looking for cheap filler titles, you can find so many here. So often people complain about the high price of gaming, and they do have a very good point. The cost of gaming has risen a lot, but if you look hard enough, you can always find a decent deal, especially if you're just looking for games that you want to play. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot these existed, so I thought it was a bootleg. I ended up finding a booth that had a wide variety of mismatched things that I was totally into. Can I look through these games?
Lawn darts. I was saying I'm going to find lawn darts.
I used to always play long darts the wrong way. I'd just throw it up in the air and just look. It's like the worst. I didn't even know how to play the actual game. I just oh, I hope it doesn't hit me. But it's kind of funny, while I was looking through all this stuff, some guy that knew me said hello. So I'm still out here in Elephant Trunk Flea Market, ran into somebody. His name's The Germ. The Germ. Now, if you are looking for Connecticut flea marketeers and New York flea marketeers, and he does a lot of other stuff too. I don't know why I'm trying to put him in a box. But anyways, yeah, you should check him out.
Yeah, check me out.
I'm glad I had my Ray-Ban glasses on because it allowed me to capture some uncanned moments. It's like you do the canned moment where it's like, hey, what's up, we're here. But then that's when you actually start talking about the craft.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I got none of that.
You have these great conversations and then you lose it all because you talked about it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey, can we recreate it? What do you
No,
do?
yeah.
You can't do that.
And I'm so bad at acting when it comes to that.
Oh, me too.
Because there's a couple vendors here that will do it with me because we'll already worked it out. Or even oh yeah, we'll do it for 20 bucks instead. And I'm like, God, can we do that from scratch? No, they're cool about it, but no, have you gone down to Cruise Retro?
No.
One of my guys, it's out there. It's near Manchester. It's south of Manchester. But Cruise Retro, they're big into toys, but they also have a very good video game stuff. But that dude, we've kind of been boys for a minute.
Rallies? Bradleys, yeah.
Bradleys?
Bradleys.
Because I still haven't done the Rhode Island thing.
Yep.
I really haven't hit Massachusetts at all. And I feel bad because everybody's like, hey, go to this place in Massachusetts or go to this place in New England.
You know what's cool is you go to the same shows that I go to.
Yeah.
So if you go to Retro World in Connecticut, Chris's show,
Yeah.
you'll meet up with some vendors and you'll meet.
Well, somebody just and another guy said you should really go to this, so I think we'll go to that.
But you'll meet vendors and from especially big shows like the Retro one,
Yeah.
Retro World. And they'll be like, you'll be like, oh, where are you from? Oh, come to my store. It's in Massachusetts. Or
Yeah.
like that. And you'll be like, how have I never heard of this place before? Digital Press is one of my favorite ones to do.
Oh, I love that.
Been there
Went down there, talked to the guy at Digital Press 2.
I was so impressed that you went there because I'm jealous because I have not been to that one yet.
Oh, that one's really good. Digital Press 2 is more new.
Yep.
Digital Press 1 is more like museum.
Yep.
But Digital Press 2, that dude's so nice. It's actually kind of funny. Somebody in my comments once said, hey, you should meet The Germ. So I looked him up, and it was nice meeting him. Well, anyways, back to looking at stuff. I would file this particular thing under if I had unlimited space, I would buy it in a heartbeat. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with the ones that made gummy candy. I was at this booth when it started to rain. It's kind of a bummer because, you know, it's an outdoor flea market. How much you got on this laser disc?
$3.
Probably $3. Oh, here, let me. You need some help?
Oh, you're trying to help us bring it home?
Yeah. I don't want to, like, let me get the. Yeah, no problem. It's like, though, it's raining just enough so it's, like, annoying.
It is annoying.
Because you're like, oh, should I stay longer? Should I not? You know? But it's like, that's the worst.
I've sold you before, I remember.
Oh, yeah. You get,
Real
yeah.
life soldier.
Like, something like, it's always, I always get, like, very
You want the
random
other one,
things from
can
you.
have it, honestly.
I don't know what this movie even is.
Go for it. I'm tired of looking at it, so.
No, that's I just got a Laserdisc player. And I'm like, yeah, Laserdisc.
I had a bunch of good Laserdisc stuff. So.
That's I've been like, there's like a couple that I actually want. I had like loose cash. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, don't lose it, bro.
So that's.
Look at all my.
Oh yeah, I get like.
You put in the effort, you can get it. It's coming back.
I hope so.
I have like thousands.
I'm picking up Laserdiscs.
You got these last week.
Thank you.
So is that like it plays movies with like a record?
So yeah,
How does that?
Laserdiscs are technically an analog format.
Oh, cool.
But like they're huge.
That's awesome.
And they're this. But like the Laserdisc players are expensive. They're not as like DVDs are better than Laserdiscs in almost every single way.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of really dumb to get like Laserdiscs. But
Like a collector.
unless you're
I couldn't
collecting.
do VHS anymore, but I could see why like.
Yeah. Well, there's like Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Han shot first. That
Yeah,
you can
there's
get
like
that
a
in
million cuts
Laserdisc.
to that, right?
Yeah. But
That's
it's a
cool.
weird format.
Yeah.
You know Bolt?
Yeah.
I was looking for a Laserdisc player. You came across one. I was like, dude, why did you buy it?
I got a really weird one. I got a karaoke machine Laserdisc player that's so big. It's so big.
It's gotta be big, dude.
It's
started big enough to
huge.
play Laserdisc.
It's this tall. It's so stupid that I got. But the guy's selling it for like $30. And I was like, for $30 Laserdisc player, that works. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, indeed. You know, as the rain started to trickle down, a lot of vendors were packing up, but the rain really wasn't coming down that hard. It was just a slight drizzle, so I thought I'd check out some more video games as long as they had them out here. You know, it's kind of funny. Half the fun of going out here and looking at all this junk is talking to people about this stuff, you know, so that it's not junk and it's just little retro collectibles. This guy had some sealed bangers in here, but I really wasn't looking to collect sealed today. But it's always still nice to see what, you know, they've got on the top end of things. Every time I pick up an N64 game, I'm really hoping that it's just one that I need. But I'm really close to the end of this N64 collection, so I recognize I don't find those often. But these are some pretty clean boxes. It's always neat to see some of these older Nintendo things just chilling. My kid's been really into Power Rangers lately, and I'm also into Power Rangers because I grew up playing them. It's rad to have a shared interest with them. This mirror was $200. I just really like Spuds McKenzie. This table has a ton of N64. Unfortunately, I have every single one of those games. I've been looking at a lot more Master System lately. I don't really know that much about the console, so I just pick up cheap, cool looking things. This game is incredibly hard, but it's got such a great name. Bad Dudes. I didn't make my kid follow me around all day without getting him a toy. I got him the Star-Lord. He's been really into Marvel lately. This place is another hidden gem that's right across the road from Elephant Trunk Flea Market, so if you're in the area and didn't find anything and you just want to thrift a little more, this might be your place to go. They've got a lot of antiques here, but they also have a lot of collectibles as well. I told you we both like Power Rangers. I kind of want this particular thing complete though. There was one booth that was super interesting with some older gaming stuff as well as some vintage VHS anime, so I thought I'd give it a look. Unfortunately, the guy who owned this booth wasn't there, so I couldn't haggle with him, but I was able to look through his stuff and buy some things here. Fun fact, at one point in my life, I worked on the revamped Furby line. These are the OG original Furbies, but I worked on the ones that were like a little bit more updated. So first things first, I got that GameCube controller, $25, and I think this will clean up pretty nice. Not bad at all. The clear back is really what sold me on this. It's beautiful. I needed it. I also ended up picking up two Laserdiscs. The Rock, which is The Rock, so I had to get it no matter what because it's an amazing movie, and then Life with Mickey. I'm sure it's good because Michael J. Fox is amazing, but I know nothing about that one. I got a couple of games. This was an Atlas RPG that I've never heard of, so I thought, why not? And this game right here is Lost Odyssey. It is a, I wouldn't say hidden gem, but it was one of the most epic RPGs that came out very early on in the Xbox 360's life. It was one of the, hey, look, we've got RPG type games. So yeah, I never played it, so I'm going to try it out. I'm a big fan of Street Fighter, so I ended up picking up this guy as well. Why not? Street Fighter's awesome, 12 bucks, not bad. And I have a PlayStation 1 that is Japanese, so I can play it on that, or my Japanese PlayStation 2. Why not? At the Attic 411, I ended up picking up Kiki's Delivery Service, 5 bucks. It's a classic, had to get it. I also am a huge fan of Lupin the III, and they had 2 Lupin the III VHSs. I didn't know until later that one of these is actually pretty darn rare, because it has an episode that was directed by Miyazaki. You can clearly tell that that robot is Miyazaki-esque, and I'm pretty certain that that almost exact model was used later in the movie Castle in the Sky. I've filmed a lot of videos recently that I haven't had time to edit, so I'm really excited to have some more long-form videos come out. So if you'd like to watch these and more, please like, please subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.